Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to organize your own jewelry cabinet. It's going to be exclusive looking, expensive looking, and it's going to be cost effective friendly. So, if you need help trying to figure out how to organize it and your jewelry cabinet was a mess, just like mine was, stay tuned. This video is for you. This is where we want to end up, right? This is how we want our life to be organized. This is giving me life. Yes, let's do this. Here are a few photos of what I'm dealing with now. So, like, all of my jewelry is just in a mixed match pile in my sunglass boxes and hodgepodge mix boxes, just kind of stuffed in my drawer, no organization whatsoever. So if you go on Amazon, you'll be able to find these Hall Fact storage kits. Just search them up and you'll find like one or two different ones that you can kind of pick through to figure out what your needs are. And the one that I got only cost me $100. Next, we have the IKEA complement drawer inserts. You can find most of these for around $20, or if you want to get more complex with it, they go up to around $60 for like the more complex versions. I went in store so I can see them up close, feel them, try to figure out exactly what I needed for my specific needs. But, you can order these online as well. I also felt like I would need a couple of dividers. So under the word complement again, you'll be able to find the drawer dividers. And I felt like I didn't just want to see plain drawer under there. So what I did was I also grabbed a couple of the drawer liners. And they have a couple of cute different ones, some with some pattern. This is the one I chose. Very nice. Love it. So there are also a few supplies that you're going to need. You're going to need some shears. You're going to need an X-Acto knife. You're going to need a tape measure. You're going to need a ruler. If you have all these things at your house, great. Or else you can go out and purchase them for cheap, either at like Marshall's or, a TJ Maxx, something like that. You'll figure it out. So the first thing you want to do is measure your drawer. Get your measurements clean cut in there so that you can figure out exactly what you need to do. Then you want to pull out all your different accessories, look at your drawers, analyze your project. Then you want to sit down and say, yes, let's do this. Let's get started. We can figure this out. So let's get started. We're going to take out our inserts, unwrap them, analyze our project. We can do this. We can figure this out. Throw that mess out the way. Now, what I'm doing here is the inserts, they come with these really cool sticky backings so that you can tack all your inserts down inside of the drawer so they don't move. Very, very helpful. And you didn't have to go out and purchase them because they came with your kit. So because our drawers aren't going to fit exactly to the inserts, we kind of just want to play around with it, right? So we're going to measure, we're going to cut, we're going to figure out like how can I best fit this to my drawer. And you'll find that these things are pretty easy to cut and you can pretty much do whatever you want. I just had to do like a little bit of measuring, figure out which layout that I wanted, and it could take a little time, but you'll get there. I promise you. I really want you to analyze your project, like take the pieces out, measure them up against your drawers, see what all the different layouts you have or combinations that you can have, and like really play with it, get into it. because at the end of the day, you're making your own custom jewelry box, and it is definitely going to have to fit exactly what your needs are. So you can take all day and all night planning this out, doing different layouts, really put some time into it, because then you'll be the most happy with it. As you can see, my OCD is kicking into overdrive. But I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you have like a similar condition, wanting everything to look perfect. But what's that old saying? You measure twice and you cut once. Now, don't forget to keep tacking down your inserts. You don't want them to move around once you have all your jewelry placed in here so perfectly. So make sure that you keep doing that along the way. To hold you, but I wanted to control you. So I even started placing some of the jewelry in here just because I wanted to see, hey, is this going to look right once I actually have all my stuff in place? So that might be a good idea for you too, just so you get an idea, like, do I really want this in this drawer? Should this combination not work for you, you can change it around before you tack them down. Now I want to address the drawer liners. We are going to measure, measure, and measure, honey. We want to make sure we have clean, straight lines going all the way down so that we don't throw it away and start over, right? So take your tape measure, measure your drawer, and then also measure that line out from the edge of your liner. And then I want you to also use your ruler so you can keep that line straight as well. Then you can mark your straight edge for cutting. There we go. I like to score my liners before I cut them. I feel like it gives you like a much cleaner line when you actually do make your cut. See, look at that. Now we have a nice clean line. Let's see how well we did. Oh, I guess I need to cut it a tiny bit more so that it can be perfect. Of course, we can't have any bubbles in our drawer, right? Whew, that was a mess. But now that we finally have our liner in here straight, we can pull out our dividers, divide up our drawers into sections, and this will make it easy to organize as well. Actually, you can do your whole entire kit like this if you want. I just want it to be extra and have my inserts in there so that I can have a specific place for each one of my items. Don't judge me. Guess what? You've made it to the end. it's time to start arranging our jewelry. This part is the funnest part, let me tell you, because you get to arrange it and arrange it again. And guess what? When you buy more stuff, you can dump it out and do it all over again.
What's wrong with me? Why am I pointing out everything wrong with you? Let's talk about last night. Who were you with? Why didn't you answer me? All of these questions, criticizing you, bring out the worst in me. The problem with you is that I can't get you off my mind, and I think about you all the time. It's your fault that I don't feel right. The problem with you is that you're all that I dream about, and you're not right here right now. Took a minute, but I figured it out. The problem with me is you.
So there you have it, your perfectly arranged jewelry cabinet by yours truly. You too can achieve these organizational goals. So hopefully this little tutorial was very helpful to you guys in learning how to make your own jewelry kit without spending a whole lot of money. And I will have a whole lot more hacks for you, so stay tuned in and don't forget to subscribe.
Problem with you.